can't believe this!
At Faith Hope Love Greatest Duncon 8994 has become a member.
I can't believe this!
At Joe Parsons 6596 has become a member, _Crystal. At Faith Hope Love Greatest Uncon 8994 has become a member on Extra.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I hope you're all well here this afternoon. Big moment right now. This is important. I want to be absolutely clear so there's no misunderstanding about these events. This is not a political channel. This is not we love Trump, we hate Trump. This is an investor channel. We're here to make money and cover news and learn about things that can affect the stock market and what we're investing in. So I want to be clear about that in case anyone's thinking, all of a sudden, Martyn seems to be doing lots of Donald Trump. Does he love Donald Trump? Does he hate Donald Trump? None of that's important. What I think about Donald Trump, what's important is we win as investors. That's what we're here for. So tonight, Donald Trump is going to go live in a few moments talking about the government shutdown, okay, which can happen tomorrow. So how will that affect the market? That's why we're here. It's been another great day. As you can see, we're up on the year 6.5% now. We're crushing it. We're up on the day. I've just bought a major purchase into XRP. We're going big time in XRP at the moment. I'm all out of the S&P, and it's quite crazy actually. I'm a value investor and I'm 100% in XRP. The reason for doing that is because I'm going to use lots and I'm buying down. Look, 18,461. Insane, right? And I'm only down 1.85%. So what I'm doing is I'm building from the bottom. I'll be using some lots, taking it to $100,000 at much lower levels. All right, that's what we're doing. So that's what's happening there. But we are up, as you can see. We made a lot of money this morning on the S&P 500, and things are rocking and rolling. All right, now Trump is expected to be speaking in 27 minutes. So I wanted to go early so we could catch the bell and see how the market is moving. Let me just check all my feeds and make sure we're good with absolutely everything. I've got several broadcasts that can bring it to me. That's still on schedule. Let me just check it. Yeah, that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. There's nothing different there. So we've got that. So we're all set to go. We're all set to go. Let's go through all our positions today, what things that we pay close attention to. Let's have a look. So my overall portfolio is up again today. We're up. We've beaten the market again. You know, getting tired of saying that, but it's true. The S&P had a terrible drop today, and we bought it and we sold it. And we made some money on it. Not very much. I didn't go crazy on it. I didn't want to be part of the problem. Just made a little bit of money on it, about $400. That was all. Buy here, sold here, out, because I don't want to own it at these prices. It's insane. The Virgin Galactic is down. 291 now. Palantir is down today. Gold sold off really quickly today and then rallied back up again. All right. Amazon down and started to go back up again. Apple, we got the earnings tonight. Apple earnings. Can you believe it? Apple earnings. Shall we have a quick look at the Apple earnings? Let's see. Apple earnings tonight. I think it's tonight. Pretty certain tonight. Let me have a look. Let's have a little look. Apple earnings. Yes, it is. Apple, Western Digital, SanDisk, and Stryker. Yeah, and other Visa as well. Visa. We just spoke to. We heard from Trump yesterday about Visa, didn't we? The way they're going to handle some of the the new accounts or whatever it was. So Visa is up today. Let me just see if we've got any news on Apple earnings. I don't think we have yet. But remember, Apple is the only stock that can move the S&P directly. You see VU move about a minute later. So if you can make money on S&P, the top tip there, if Apple drops, right, suddenly you can get a little bounce there on the S&P 500. Not on SPY, but you can on VU. It's got a slight delay. So let me refresh my screen there. Let's see if when we get Apple come through, let me refresh that as well. There's no way we've got the news yet. They won't be reporting yet. At least I don't think so. Preview earnings after hours. Yeah, 266. What are we going to do? Are we going to get a beat from Apple? Well, we'll find out in a minute. And we shall see how that plays out. That can actually move the market. It moves VU. How do you do? So we're going to have that sitting there. It can take the S&P up and give us an opportunity to buy. So I don't know if Apple are going to beat tonight. I knew yesterday that we were going to get a beat on Meta and Tesla and whatever the other one was, Microsoft. I don't have any information on Apple. I don't know what they're going to do. A lot more close-lipped Apple are. They're a lot more on their security. So I don't actually know, but I'm going to keep my eye out and see what happens. Let's go to some comments and questions. Let's see who is here. Are we going to get another 100 likes before the show starts? No, we didn't. I can't believe it. Just 73. Very quiet this afternoon. Who shorted crypto? I never short any stocks. Ryden, good afternoon. I have just made 1 million, as Martin would say. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I've just made 1 million. You've made £1 million? I've just made £1 million. As Martin would say, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Did you really just make £1 million? Is your portfolio gone to £1 million? Hi, guys and girls. What do you think? I'm still, is sell limit 190 okay, 5%? I don't know what we're talking about, which asset stock we're talking about. So anyway, let's keep our eye on VU. That's going up into the close. This will be to do with Apple, I'm sure. So we're looking for a movement on the S&P. We're looking at XRP as well. We've been loading up on that all day. Trump's talking again. Yes, in 25 minutes. Yeah. Just buying, too scared to sell. Good piano sound. Thank you very much, Javi. New member. Another new member, good afternoon. 1 month membership, thank you, Joe, congratulations. Upgraded, another new member to Electrum. I can believe it. I can believe it. I love it, Potato Family. 1 hit in 3 times. Let's all ring the bell. I like the music. It's great because what he says impacts the market. That's exactly right. This is a don't mess things up Trump's channel. Is that what it is? Good afternoon, family. Hello, world. Hi there. Just bought the dip. Hello, everyone. Says Tidy Big Dog. Here he is the man. What's with Hood tonight? Hood? Let's have a look. How do you do? Robin Hood. They're not reporting tonight, are they? Their earnings isn't tonight. Available February the 10th. No. I don't know what's going on, Robin Hood. No bloody idea. No bloody idea. We're watching for Apple. Visa beats by 0.03, revenue of 10.9, beat by 210 million. We've just got Visa have just beaten on earnings. That's another financial stock beating. We've got Decker Outdoor. Decker Outdoor beats as well. Another beat, revenue of 1.96 billion. This is interesting. We're getting some beats. So what we're looking for is growth is there, right? We know we're going to get the end of the year good, but we don't want to be stuck in the stock when it drops. We want to get better prices. Let's go back to the S&P 500, because if the S&P 500 sells, we can buy back, because if we've had a beat from Decker Outdoor, we've had a beat from Visa. So what we're looking for now, we're looking for KLA Corporation beats by 0.0. Another beat for KLA Corporation. The news is coming in thick and fast. So we've got another beat there. This is great. This is good, but we're not going to buy it yet. What's up with Hood? Down 7 grand on Joby, says Usman. Good evening, everyone. Henrik, how you doing? What's wrong with Hood? We don't know. Just bought 6K of XRP at 179. Great stuff. Nice one. I'm now up to 18,000 now. Going to 100,000 on XRP. I smashed the like button about 45 minutes ago. Thank you, Comic. This may sound daft, but I buy Apple a day. Keeps the wolves away. I like it. Tidy big dog. This may sound daft. I like it. I expect a quick Western Digital beats on earnings 0.2, revenue of 3 billion. All in misses by 0.06, revenue of 1.66. There's a miss. Axos Financial, a beat of 18 cents, revenue 385 million. The beats are coming in tonight thick and fast. We're waiting for another dip on the S&P. I expect a quick bounce of 185. ResMed, beats on earnings 0.09. ResMed, non-GAAP EPS of 281. Beats. We're waiting for Trump 20 minutes ago. Donald Trump's live from the Oval Office as a big announcement. We'll cover it live, but we are trying to make money on Apple if we get some movement in the S&P. Look at Hood. We had a little look at Hood. Yeah, it popped up and gone. It's going back down again now, though. No major move there. Down 7%. Oh, Cavco. GAAP EPS misses by 0.68. 581 million revenue. Very small revenue there. 581 million. Okay. Down on Joby. I love it. Market is down and I'm up. Yeah, Hood shot up on the close. Afternoon. UK investor, Electrum member here. You're getting all my posts now, I hope. Woohoo, let it ride. Sandisk. Beat on earnings, a nice beat of 266. Sandisk beat on earnings 266. We're loving it. Covenant Logistics misses by 0.02, 295 million, a small company there. Covenant Logistics. We're looking for Apple, stand by, and then we got Trump going from the Oval Office. Just added 300 of XRP under 180. Nice. When Lambos. Oh, God. We don't do any of that, do we? Is Microsoft a good buy at this point? No, it's expensive. Is this live? Sorry, I'm confused. How could you be confused? What does it say there? What does it say? This is the time. That's the date and the time. The date and the time. Central time. 12 minutes past 3 on January the 29th, right? Plus it says it's live, plus I'm talking to you. I mean, what do I want to say? I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Up for the day. This is live. Yeah, of course it bloody is. Thank you, Stephen. 7-Eleven and any day thoughts? Yes, it's live. Let's go Apple. XRP is aligning to upside. We are paying close attention to it. I've just bought a ton of XRP today. The overall portfolio is I'm up, beating the market again. We're up again, and which is lovely, but we're keeping an eye on the S&P because if we get Apple beat and we get a bit of a sell-off and another beat, I can buy the S&P again. All right? And I can buy with more conviction. Each time, I can step up with more conviction. So we're keeping an eye on Apple. We're waiting for Apple results any moment to come through. Apple's now selling off. Here we go. Now, Apple is the only thing that moves the market. Robert Half beats on revenue, 1.3 billion revenue, beats on earnings, 0.02. Apple is bouncing around a little bit. If it goes down, it's the only thing that moves the S&P directly. And everything else beating. See, look, correlation. It doesn't do it on SPY. It does it on VOO. Oops, hang on, beg your pardon. That's Amazon. Apple goes down. There it goes. Apple's going down. First Business beats on earnings, 19 cents. Schneider National misses by 0.7. All right, so Apple is dropping off at the moment, and we can buy back the S&P if it beats. We have a minute to buy. Let me jump in here. now. To me, it's not if, but when. All right, okay. I'm just reading some messages. West Bancorp and signals margin expansion. Schneider misses. Okay, oh, good. Let's have a look here. I'm ready to buy VU. How do you do? I won't be able to put it in Discord because it will happen live if we get a good beat on Apple and we get a sell-off as we get a reaction. We've had Apple running in, so we might get a reaction whatever happens. We're waiting for our next earnings. Trump is in 15 minutes. Stand by. Trump is live in 15 minutes. Stand by. I've got him here. This is Donald Trump going live from the White House, the Oval Office, in 15 minutes. So we got that at the same time as we're waiting for Apple to report. Apple's now going down. I'm looking to buy some S&P when it does, if we get a little bit of a movement. NVIDIA earnings next month. Yes, it is. Anyone can select earnings if they want me to cover them for a $10 super chat. When should I buy XRP? I bought $18,000 of XRP today. When is NVIDIA earnings? We got an answer from UK Investor. Thank you, mate, for helping us out there. Martin, how much are you buying with conviction? Did you? Yes, I bought 18 grand today worth of XRP. Why so mad? We love you, Martin. It's okay, Ari. It's Ari. I just say as it is. I just say as it is. We get scammers all the time come in, go, this isn't live. You're not a member, you see, so I don't know you yet. You could have been one of those scammers. You could have been one of those trolls. I don't know who you are, right? I don't know who you are. So when people who are not members, because remember, everybody's a member. 98% of members. So when you're not a member and you say, is this live? I naturally assume it's someone saying it for the reason to discredit the show. So nothing personal. Nothing personal. I'm going through thousands of comments all at once, and I've just got to keep the channel working, all right? Okay, once you become a member, we chat on Discord, we get to know each other, I know who you are, it's all good then you can say what you like. Going to announce everyone needs to buy XRP. You're going to say that, are you? You're going to say that. We've got a new subscriber. Thank you so much indeed. Iran war probably. You mean probably, 15-minute the Trump train. Yes, yep, 14 minutes now. Is it okay to put XRP sell limit to 190? I'm not going to tell you what my trades are. You're not one of my members. We get front run if we do. We're not doing that. Apple is now going down. Let me go back to my news. It's coming in thick and fast. Heartland beats on earnings 91. Striker beats on earnings 7 cents. Way user none gap beats 4 cents. Bio Marine completes a $2 billion loan syndication, and Orchid Island Capital EPS net doesn't tell me. I can't be sure of what that's telling me. All right, Apple going down, waiting to buy S&P. We got Warren Buffett. No, we haven't. We've got Donald Trump going live in a second. Right then, will we wait for Donald Trump to go live? Will we wait for Apple earnings to be declared? This is the deal. Have you all tapped the like button? Hopefully you have. Have you all clicked subscribe and rung the bell? If you want all my trades, there is the membership on Discord. Sorry, YouTube. There's all the memberships. If you want my trade Electrum membership, there it is. If you've been gifted a membership, about 20 were gifted today by one of our members. If you were gifted, upgrade, you get a 27% discount. If you want my Discord, so the live community, the live chats, the on-stage events, all my trades, the reasons why, and the whole community with one-on-one support, it's 90% off. It's $3. That's all it is. There is Discord. If you do it during the live show, I will onboard you at the end. Send me a friend request. Do not accept one from a scammer. There's always someone trying to be me. Send me a friend request. I will accept it at the end of the show, and I'll do it live on the show, and I'll do an onboarding for you so you know exactly how it all works. You can see all my trades and get ready for it, okay? All right. Okay, so Apple, we're waiting. Eastman Chemical beats on earnings. Eastman Chemical beats 0.03. KLA dips despite Q2 financial results topping estimates. We're waiting for Apple to come in now. Apple will be here any moment. Dolby Laboratories beats on earnings. Investigo Mortgage revenue beat on earnings as well. Everybody in the S&P is beating. This is good for the S&P. All right, there's a delay. If we can dip down to where we were this morning, which we could easily do, we can buy it again. Welcome Gloria Foss to the Clips channel. Welcome to you to the Clips channel. We are waiting for Trump. We're waiting for Apple. We are 10 minutes to go. So let me see if anyone has joined Discord. I can start onboarding you now. Let's have a look. Yes, we got 2 more just joined. We are now at 567 members on Discord. There is Discord, 567 members now. That's paid members, all taking advantage of the 90% discount. This will not be there forever. I will not be able to grow at this pace for much longer. 567, all right? Okay. We're waiting for Trump. We're waiting for Apple earnings. I'll start onboarding those who've sent me friend requests. All right, we've got Swell 1618. Let me check if you are real. I can believe it. I can believe it.
701 has become a member.
Right. Let's see if you are a real member or a scammer. All right, I don't mess about. Right? Yes, you are. Swell 1618. You are a real person. You're in green. You're making money. You're part of the inner circle of the Lucas A Discordians. I can accept your friend requests. We can now talk direct. Forget email. Forget phone calls. This is the only way anyone can contact me. The S&P is going down now. Keep our eye on Apple. Keep our eye on Apple. Apple is dipping. I've got another friend request on Discord. Let me go back and check it. Alex 68206. Let me have a look. Let me see if you are, I'm a real boy. Let me see if you are a real boy. Right. Alex, yes, you are. You're not Pinocchio. I'm a real boy. You are a real boy. You're in the club. There we go. Accept your friend request. You can now talk to me. You can now be part of the video calls on Discord. Good. Swell. Yes, you're in. That's all done. Right, we're up to date. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's all good. I didn't get the chance to say when the right time comes, I will become there. Now it's not now to me. It's not if. Now to me, it's if. It's not if, but when. Just so you know, lovely. Thank you for that. We're watching Apple. We just got. Warning, I never friend request you or start a message. Beware of scammers. What the hell is this? Warning, I never friend request or start a message. Beware of scammers. Why are you sending me that message? What's the point of that? Why are you sending me? I got someone messing around here. Let me see what this is all about. Where we wait for Apple. Wait for Apple and Trump in 7 minutes' time. People try all sorts of stuff. You're not going to get past me. Not a chance. You'll never work this hard. Right, you'll never work this hard. Yep, you're not a... Get rubbish. Get rid of that. No. Yeah. No. No. Why are you sending me these silly things? What the bloody hell is that? Why do people do stupid things? There you go, gone. Don't bloody bugger around with this nonsense. Right. Yeah. If you mess around, what was it? Find out. That's Trump singing it. Oh, here we go. Now Apple's moving. Let's have a look. Oh, it's coming in fast now. Orchid, 417, 317. MasterCard signals high to low double-digit revenue growth. Beazer Homes misses by 41. Hermes beats. Says we've got a new CFO. DXC Technology beats 13 cents. Arthur Gallagher beats. A lot of beats here tonight. A lot of beats. This is growth. Invesco, LPL, Eastman, everyone's beating. Apple, Appfolio, we covered that. Orchid Island, Biomarine. Okay, everyone's beating. Apple's bouncing around. What we're looking for is we've got Trump in 5 minutes, but we're going to keep our eye on Apple, the S&P, and see what goes down and how we can buy back the S&P and make some more money. So let me have a quick look as Apple. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Okay. Right, we're waiting. The S&P 500. We got 5 minutes before Trump speaks. Penny Mac misses by 1.29. Very small business, 538 million. Okay. MasterCard signals. Yeah, we did that. Okay. Trump, we've got 5 minutes before Trump goes live. He may, of course, delay that, but it is a presidential announcement from the Oval Office. So these things tend to be on time. Hopefully they will be. But we are keeping an eye on it. If you've tuned in for Trump, of course, that's what it's about. I want to be absolutely clear in case there's any confusion. This is a financial channel. We're here to make money. We're investors. All right. So just so anyone knows, this is not we love Trump, we hate Trump. And then there's been a lot of Trump stuff because Trump's the president, right? Okay. It's not political. I couldn't give a damn one way or the other. I am here to make money. My investors are here to make money. The Lucas A's, the Discordians are here to make money. Okay. That's what we do. But these events move the market. Okay. That's why, isn't the market closed? No, the market is open 24/7, 24/5. You can access it 24/5, Robinhood USA and Robinhood UK. There's a link in the chat. Okay, I've got people friend requesting me who are onboarding. I will do that. Andy's just joined. If you want my Discord trades, 90% discount, there it is. If you want the membership link, there it is if you want to be a YouTube member. And we are that close now to being the #1 best-selling newsletter in the world. We are #2 right now on our financial newsletter. There it is. You get 1 week free trial. I've just given you the link in the chat. All right, so Andy, 04502. I'm checking you now. If you are a real boy, I'm a real boy. If you're a real boy, I will let you in. If not, you'll be thrown in the dustbin. All right. Yes, Andy, you're in green. We can see you. Welcome to the Lucas A Discordians. You can now talk to me directly, message me, video call, all that stuff. And you will know what I'm buying before I buy it directly from my sources. It doesn't get better than that. 2 days ago, we had our award-winning Sensei with his second #2 newsletter in the world, soon to be #1, talking to Michael Burry. How about that, everybody? Right, so 496 watching. We've got 2 minutes to go. We're waiting for Apple. We're keeping an eye on the S&P. We should be on that. Don't know why we're on that. There's my S-Gov. There's my VU. How do you do? Go back to Apple. Apple's starting to sell off now. What's it going to do? Back to the news. Schneider slumps after missing soft guidance at Schneider National. GSI Technology, EPS of 0.09, revenue of 6 million. Visa, I've done that. Yeah. We're still waiting for Apple. Stand by. Wayne Rishi, I'm a real boy. Were you the guy I just let in a minute ago? Pleasure, sir. Andrew, thank you. Dean, to go to this homepage on YouTube and click on the community. You'll see his election post. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you so much for helping out. I take note of all this stuff. Stevie, lovely. Thanks for being a member, and thank you for helping people how to read the posts. I thought you sold your VU. I did. I made some money today. Now I want to buy it back again and do it again on the Apple trade. We're waiting for the Apple trade to come in. Apple is going down at the moment. Trump is live in 1.5 minutes. So we're going to keep our eye on Trump. I'll be trading Apple and the S&P throughout it. Apple's going down now. Any minute now, we will have Apple. We will have the Apple trade. Okay, the Apple trade. How do you do? Let me have a look here. There'll be lots of people sourcing it. Apple, we're waiting for it.
It is going to have a big influence on how the AI markets develop. All those AI companies. I think Apple picking Google is probably the safe bet. They have a good long-standing relationship with Google. They make a lot of money from Google.
Right, Apple's going down, the S&P's going down. I can buy this if we drop down. It's got to go below where I sold today, though. Otherwise, it negates my profit. Apple selling off quickly. Here we go. This will move the S&P. Here we go. Watch this. A top tip. When Apple goes down, it's the only stock that moves VU. You can see you've got like a minute and a half to buy it, all right? So how do you do? Here we go. I'm watching closely. We're waiting for Trump. Trump's going to be live any moment now. We're waiting for Trump. We're also waiting for Apple to report. I want to be able to buy the S&P with the Apple move. You don't see it on SPY, but you see it on VU. You get a 1.5 minute delay. All right. It's a good top tip there. Little inside tip there for you. All right, shouldn't tell people that, should I really? But there you go. I just did, you know. It is what it is, right? We've got Apple bouncing around. The S&P is, oh, there it goes. Look at that. Up we go. Now, that's how you can buy the S&P. Look at that. The S&P hasn't moved, and it will move. It 100% will move. I guarantee you, in a couple of minutes, you will see VU go up. There's a delay to it. So we got to get it before it moves. Was it a beat? Was it a beat? Is it just people buying? There goes VU. It's like a minute delayed. See it? But we have to wait. We have to wait. Trump's about to speak. What is the numbers? Give me the numbers. Give me the bloody numbers. I can't trade on what I don't know. I can't trade on what I don't know. Give me the numbers.
Let's get to it. First quarter revenue, 143.76 billion. Yes, a big beat. 138.4 billion was what the street was expecting. First quarter EPS, also a big beat. $2.
Right, there we go. Big beat. Now we go back to Trump. Trump is here. We got a big beat on Apple. Up goes Apple. You can buy the S&P now knowing it will be up in 5 minutes. There it goes. There it goes. It's the only stock that moves. The only stock that moves. It's the only one that moves VU 1 minute and a half later. By the way, you'll thank me for that later. Little top tip there for you. There goes VU. How do you do? All right. We're not buying it now, though. Too late. You missed it. All right. But it's moving. Okay. Easy money. Every quarter, when they report, this is what you can see. You can see VU moves on Apple 1.5 minutes later. All right. But be careful because Apple will go up and down. There'll be some trimming. We've already had a run into this, so we're not going to buy this now. We've missed the opportunity. All right. I'm focusing on the bloody Donald Trump. Donald Trump just cost me money there, but that's all right. I don't mind. It's okay. We'll catch the next one. But you can see, look, folks, Apple now, the S&P is now moving. See that? It is the only stock, because of the size of it, that can actually move the S&P VU. And you get a minute and a half delay. Top tip, inside tip. All right, don't tell no one. But if you watch Apple and you know it beats, you buy the S&P, minute and a half later, you're up every time. All right? I make a lot of money doing that, but not tonight. I'm focused on Donald Trump. You're welcome, by the way. Did anybody just make some money on that? That's the best tip of the year, by the way. It's so easy to make money on that. I shouldn't have told you that, really. You're all going to go and use that now, aren't you? Right, okay. We're waiting for Donald Trump. Don't say you don't get the good stuff here. Don't say you don't get the good stuff. Right, we're waiting for Donald Trump to take the stage. It's the Oval Office this afternoon. And I want to see what he says about the... Look at the S&P. Let's see. Was I right? Was I right? I'm always right. There you go. Apple's going up. It's a nice beat tonight. We're going to $300 on Apple. That's where I see Apple going. So it will move the market up. But what you got to do now is wait for the pullback. All right? You don't chase it. Your opportunity was to buy it on the news. Now that's gone. All right? So here we go. Trump. I want to get some backup feeds. I want to get some backup feeds because sometimes they're rubbish. All right? Sometimes they're rubbish. That's funny. Why aren't they giving me a feed? They normally do. They normally do. All right. Okay, whatever. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. No. They're not giving me a feed this time. Normally do. All right. How did that affect XRP? Absolutely nothing to do with it. Won't do sod all. Nope, doing sod all. Look. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Right, okay. Back to here. S&P. Going up, Apple trade on earnings. Too late now, you have to wait for it to pull back again. So we've got nothing there. Let's go back to here. Let's see if anyone else is doing something. live, upcoming. Yeah. Anna Botting on Sky News. Anna Botting. Right. Okay. That's weird. I am a subscriber. What are you on about? It says here I can't chat in the chat because I'm not a subscriber. Utter nonsense. Subscriber only mode. What the hell? Messages that appear from other people who subscribe to the channel for 1 minute or longer. Oh, there you go. Let me say hello. How you doing? We are. We are covering this too. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to do that. That's naughty. Shouldn't do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't need it. There's 140 people watching Sky News. We've got way more here. I'm not going to go in and tell them. That's silly, innit? Go trolling Sky. Right. Okay. Here we go. Come on, Trump. We're waiting for him to speak. If you've just tuned in, Trump is about to speak any second now. And we're trying to trade the S&P 500 on the Apple earnings. Nice beat from Apple. I'll show you the Apple earnings. Apple gap 284, beats by 17 cents. Revenue 143 billion, beats by 5.2. Yeah, lovely. What we expected, really. So you might get a sell-off tomorrow, which is wonderful because it's already rallied into it. So you now know the S&P. What you learned today, what you learned yesterday from Powell is the S&P with the 2 rate cuts, with the growth, with the tariff concern, with the tariff lack of concerns, we will see the S&P up at the end of the year, but not a rally like bloody CNBC lied to today. CNBC, stupid idiots, they literally told you today the S&P would rally and it would literally froth up today, and it sold off. It went the other way, which is what I told you was going to happen. Disgusting people do anything they can to get you to watch their silly channel. Just make up stuff. Awful, awful information. Do not watch it. So anyway, that being said, we want to buy back the S&P, but look, this is important. Year to date on the S&P, 1%. That's it. All right? So we want to buy the S&P, but we want to beat the S&P like last year and the year before. We're already up 6.25. Just trading the S&P and Coca-Cola. So don't tell me you can't make money and beat the market by beating itself. You certainly can. So there it is. We're waiting for Trump any moment now. Sky News have 140 waiting. We have 635. How about that? Right, let's get ready. Eggs, sunny side up, Mr. Trump. Yes, let's talk eggs. Profit or losses go back in the barrel, says Tidy Big Dog. Profits or losses go back in the barrel. What's Trump saying now? Let's hope he saves the market. Hi, please. Any comment on Tesla? I haven't got any comment other than the fact I had a good tip off from my friend yesterday who said to me, Microsoft, Tesla, and Microsoft, Tesla, and what the hell was it last night? 3 earnings last night. I told you they would beat, and they all beat. What the hell was it? Microsoft, Tesla, and Meta. Meta, that was it. And they did. So there you go. Read my messages. Well, I'm not going to read it now just because you're just being rude. You're not even a member. Read my messages. You read my messages. I tell you what, mate, I'll send you a message when you're at work doing your job and say, read my messages. All right? Not the best way to start the show. All right? Not the best way to start a show. Come on in as a guest and say, read my messages. You're not going to get that on any other channel in the world. I read everyone's messages, but when you say, read my messages, you go on the naughty list. I go, okay, you're one of those people, are you? Okie dokie. We measure, we store, we process. Is XRP garbage? Is XRP garbage? Well, I hope not. I've just spent 18 grand today. I just bought $18,000 of rubbish, in your opinion. Oh, I hope not. Oh my gosh, I hope not. Please tell me I haven't bought $18,000 of rubbish. I have today. Look at this. Today. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm worried now. Look, I bought $18,000 of XRP, and you're telling me it's garbage. Oh my gosh. I got to be careful. Bang Gotcha said, is XRP garbage? I hope not. Read my about virus. It's going to, oh my God. What the hell? Read my lips. Sorry for saying, it's okay, mate. It's okay. Don't worry. We just call it out on this show. We're not here to make friends. We're here to do a good job. We like making friends, but we don't mess about, right? We have to protect the channel. People front run us, all sorts of stuff, and we've got a record of always winning. And we have to have a very strict policy about everything. We answer every question. I read every question. We don't lark about. We don't mess about. It is what it is. So you don't. It's fine. Thank you for saying sorry. I appreciate it. But don't worry, mate. I bet you didn't think I'd read it out, did you? Fact check. He's traded more than Vu and Coca-Cola. Love the channel. It's just will tell the truth for others. He's traded more than Vu and Coca-Cola. Love then channel. Just tell the truth. That's it. That's it. Well, his name is Mohammed. No, don't start getting funny. Don't start getting rude, people. We want polite, respectful people here. Will you be following the World Liberty Forum at Mar-a-Lago? I have no idea. I don't know. Let me know on Discord. XRP is the future. We're waiting to catch up with the future. Buffering Trump. Eggs. All right. Okay. We're waiting for Trump to start for the presidential announcement. I want to know about it's all about the government shutdown. The government shutdown, of course. All right. That's what we're focused on. So can we make some money on the S&P tonight? The answer is no. We can't make money on the S&P, but we are more confident now in buying it forward when we get a dip. So the purpose of these live streams is to learn more and more about the economy, the stock market, what's good, what's not, what's moving, what's going up. I can measure all your comments. I know exactly what's going on, so I can buy with conviction. So when the time is right, and the time will come, I can drop $600,000 and buy the S&P. Boom, like that. And everything is beaten, so it's all lining up. That doesn't mean to say we're up and we're up and we're up and we're up. We got to go down to go up first, okay? So we did it this morning. We went down, we bought, we made a lot of money, and now we're doing it again. So what time is Trump's speech? Right now, we're waiting for him. Look, he's sitting there, look. He's on pause. He's not really on pause. It's just a thumbnail, right? I got to say these things because someone will go, is he? No, he's not. He's not. All right. It's just a thumbnail. All right. So we're waiting. Let me just do a couple of checks. I've got my backup streams and there's nothing on that. I'm surprised they haven't put a backup stream out on this one, but there we go. Nothing there. Yep. Nothing there. We've just got that. Apple growth. Yeah, we got that. Trump makes Oval Office announcement. Yeah, we're on standby. So, Sensei's Portfolio Challenge. Number one email is, we're number 2 at the moment. We're number 2 in the world for best selling newsletter. We're about to become number 1. If you want the newsletter, Sensei's newsletter with everything you get, we're giving you a 1-week free trial. A 1-week free trial. Okay, there it is in the chat. No discounts. 1 week free trial. Okay, discounts finished. That deal ended. Now you get a week's free trial. Okay, it's the number 2 in the world. Hopefully we'll be number 1 soon. Let me read some comments. I think Middle East is becoming like a situation of Corona era. A near Nipah virus is spreading. I don't know anything about that, Mohammed. Become a member so I can verify it. Hello there. Selling XRP now is like selling Bitcoin at 100. I agree with that. But mind you, you can still make some money. Does subscription to Discord make you a member? Does subscription to Discord make you a member? What, of YouTube? No. Discord is a business. YouTube is a business. If you want to be a member here, There's a membership link. You get all the membership perks. If you want to be a Discord member, it's a separate thing. No, you don't get one and then you get the other one. They're separate. That's like saying, if I go into an Apple shop and I buy an iPhone, do I get a free Galaxy Android? No, you don't. Anyway, no, good question. Good try, but no, it doesn't work that way. Do you guys think good news for gold? No, disastrous. Disastrous. You saw what gold did today. It went down like a flipping rocket. Woof. It's going to do it again. Who the hell is buying gold now? Absolutely bonkers. Anyway, waiting for stocks to correct at least 10% for the real crypto dip. Please, will Bitcoin crash by 50? Yes. Yeah. Very, very likely. That's why I'm building $100,000 worth of XRP on the way down and then trading with tax lots. Boom. Yes, your preferred phrase. Boom. Spill the beans, Trump. Yeah, we're waiting for Trump. He's going to go live in a moment. Last week, so much adoption of XRP, but when is it really going to move up? New Fed chairman announcement. Boom. Phrase of ever. I heard about the virus. Apparently, Thailand is putting a lock on flights. No way. What's going on? We got another COVID going on. Oh, God. Martyn Sensei posted his first entry for the port. Has he? Yes. I'm not surprised. Everyone, yes, he said he was. There is the newsletter if you want it. But waiting for Trump. Let me refresh the screen. Just in case. Yeah, just in cases. You never know. I'm surprised they're not putting it on here. That's weird, isn't it? But there you go. It doesn't matter. We got our backup stream. We are ready to go. Trump makes Oval Office announcement. Any moment. I still can believe it. Boom. What did Michael Burry say? You'd have to have a conversation with Sensei. I can't tell you. It's a private conversation. Needless to say, he said the market's going to crash. Anyway, market. We called these levels a few weeks back. Curious, what do you think about what happened after Trump's speech? I don't know. This is exactly what I'm saying about. In your opinion, XRP will hit 3 in the next couple of days? No, I am not making any claim like that. Yeah. XRP will go to $3 in 3 days or something like that. No, we don't do stuff like that on this channel. We don't make stuff up or guess. We don't do that. We're not making stuff up and guessing. Right, we're waiting for Trump any moment now. Silver, Dane. Oh yeah, absolutely. Tom Lee sucks. Yeah, Tom Lee's a salesman. What you don't understand is I've done 2 interviews for Bloomberg TV. It's all choreographed. Tom Lee is paid by CNBC. He's an entertainer. Yes, he's very clever, an analyst, but his whole image, the hair, the glasses, the looking down your glasses like that, looking nice, all of that is a very, very subtle, clever way of getting basically idiots to think they can buy crypto and it go up forever. He claimed that Bitcoin would be 200,000 by the end of the year. Rubbish. Then he said it would be 200,000 by the end of January. Rubbish. Just keeps making up stuff. And CNBC this morning literally came on seconds before we crashed and said, well, we didn't crash, we corrected. They said it's going to be a rally today. And I went, utter rubbish. If you ever watch on CNBC, they will never say there's going to be a crash. They always report on the crash after it happened and say, oh, it's a crash. Well, that's clever. That's not hard, is it? But that's what they do. They talk absolute nonsense. It's awful. Do not watch CNBC. That's my best tip of the year. What is an expected target for XRP? $5 and $10. Otherwise, why the hell would you buy it? Why would you buy XRP as a volatile crypto asset if you didn't think it was going to 5 or 10? If you think 2 or 3, why just buy the S&P? And if you think 100 or 1,000, then you're an idiot. Then you're watching idiots on YouTube talking nonsense. Scammers. Is Fox better than NBC with their advices? I've never found any news channel in the US useful at all. It's all opinion based. And that is of no help to me at all. I want to know facts, which is why I make my friends at the top myself. I don't even pay attention to it. Where have you seen that? I've only seen entry number 1. Not sure what that is. What do you think is going to happen to XRP? Too much rubbish out there saying it's going to $100. Yeah, I know, Mike. Utter nonsense. We know where it's. I've got 2 friends at Ripple, a friend at Bank of America, friends at Robinhood, one direct link to the White House press room contact. And yeah, you know, at the end of the day, people just talk rubbish because they're trying to sell you stuff. This is why our training course is free. It's included in our newsletter. That's why my trades and my one-on-one support, I provide one-on-one service for nearly 600 people now on Discord. And it's 90% discount. It's $3. So that's what we do. I make money investing. I don't need to make money selling nonsense. All right. So yeah, I bought XRP to go to $5 and $10, not $100 by some bloody idiot who wants to charge me custodian fees. What an utter idiot. Anyway, is Trump new good? Is Trump new good for gold? I don't know what that means. NBC is something else. Yeah, they're just liars. Basically, they're entertainers. They're just making up stuff. It just gets you to watch. Their job is to get you to watch. That's it. That's what they do. And they do it very well. Well, the YouTube channel's rubbish. We get more views. What do you think is going to happen to XRP? Too much rubbish out there. Yeah, I've answered that one. Hello, says Poseidon. Is the Trump new good for gold? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you saying is he good for gold? It has nothing to do with it. Didn't you say that Ethereum was going to be used? Yes. Yes, it is. I know that for a fact because I got a friend who's helping build the exchange down in Dallas. I'm in Dallas, down the road from me. They're building an exchange all built on the Ethereum network. Martin's words, the Potato Family. Trump being Trump, too late. Well, he's probably having a sleep, right? He's been busy all day. Chances of XRP to 1,000 right now are the same as worse. Yeah, utter nonsense. A couple of months ago, if I remember correctly, I don't know what you mean, Chris. Maybe it's chickens out of press release. I bought XRP with you this morning. Hope to hear boom in a few days. Trump news now good for gold to buy. Trump news. Trump has nothing to do with gold at all. Like you. Thank you very much, MFS. I like you too, mate. Every American news, yeah, I'm not going to read. I can't swear. I can sometimes. I do sometimes, but very rarely. Let me just move that out the way a bit. It's a bit rude, isn't it? It's a bit rude. It's right over Trump's face. Let's not do that. Martin words. Trolls, nonsense, piano man, Discord, bloody idiot, boom. I've said that once or twice, that's all. Never objective. Will you be following... I don't know, Giraffe Lenses. I honestly don't know. One of my broadcasters might. Sensei Vaz, somebody might do it. Small portfolio position of XRP, committed to hold at least a year. Good luck or not. With XRP, this is Javi. We have to seat and wait until we hit our level off. Mike says, what's going on? What's going to be the catalyst for XRP to get to $5? Well, there's a great question. Lots of leg work, but to go into yes. Love the channel. Thank you very much indeed. Well, it's nothing to do with what you think. It's got nothing to do with the technology. It's all nonsense. It's got nothing to do with the price, the volume, or even some clown on X telling you it's going to go $1,000. XRP has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with profit or price. It's got everything to do with power. And I know this because I talk to people at Ripple. And I'm telling you, it's about power. And when the power tips over, when banks start regularly adopting this, they already are, but when it becomes more mainstream, the banks will make money, Ripple will make money, and they'll use, and the native coin will go up in price. Okay? But it's not a catalyst like some statement, some announcement. Oh, we've got 3.1.0 and the Clarity Act will be quite nice. But it's when power that you can't see suddenly starts to use it in a way that you don't understand right now. Dutch news is getting through. Dutch news is getting through. What does that mean? Hello from Spain. Hello, Spain. How are you? I mean, if Trump decides to revalue gold, then yes, he will. He can't revalue gold. How can Trump revalue gold? What do you mean by that? Hey, Martin, subscribed a few days ago. I love how you lay everything out. Thanks. Thank you so much indeed. Beauty Batten. Thank you. Is it time to buy bonds? It's always time to buy bonds because you earn more than uninvested cash. I'm in and out of SGov all the time. 3.8% to do absolutely nothing. Of course, only short-term treasury bonds though, like cash. Don't buy long-term treasury bonds. My God, no. With the carry trade, you'll throw your money away. But short-term bonds, SGov, absolutely. That's what Warren Buffett lives there all the time. That's his cash. Doesn't have cash. He has treasury, short-term treasury. Is there no chance at all of XRP to break above $10? Is there no chance at all? Well, I wouldn't say there's no chance at all, but not in the near term, no. XRP or Bitcoin only goes up when stocks move up. No, they don't. That's not how it works at all. Unless XRP decouples from stocks and Bitcoin in the future, or will Clarity Act derail crypto, giving banks all power? Interesting concept. Is 3,000 XRP enough? It's enough to be top 10% holder. What do you mean? Is 3,000 XRP enough? Your portfolio balance is for you to know. I don't know what you've got. How much XRP do you own? At the moment, $18,000. I'm building to $100,000 live on the show and a $1 million trade. On the books, gold is only 45. Yes, we have lockdowns. Hello, guys. Ethiopia. If you know Ethiopia, good thing you do, bro. It will really help me a lot. Yes, of course I know Ethiopia. I've been to Ethiopia. As the world piano man, I've traveled all over the world, 195 countries. Tell me which language in Ethiopia you speak, because there are several, and I will speak to you in your language. How about that? If you become a member. All right, become a member, and we'll have our first member from Ethiopia. Gold and silver have been revalued in the past. Ay, ay, ay. Trump is live on Times Now. No, he's not live now. If you're watching on some other channel, you're being scammed, all right? He's not live. People do this all the time. They restream stuff when people are expecting Trump and they get your views. The fact you just said that, Trump is live on Times Now. No, he's not. Times is a scam channel. When people are searching for Trump to go live while he's late, they restream an old broadcast, everyone watches, and they think it's real. It's ridiculous. Trump is not live on Times Now. They make this stuff up. They make it up. So if you're watching that, you're being scammed. 100%. I've got reliable sources, but if you want to go and watch and pretend to watch Trump on another channel that's not really live, be my guest. It's not happening. Okay? I'm not going to broadcast some stupid thing like that. Okay? So there it is. People do all the Times channel is always doing it. It's always doing it. He always puts stuff out that isn't live and everybody thinks it is. It's really stupid. We're waiting for the official broadcast to begin. Yeah. I'm not even going to get it up to show you because I don't like advertising. When I don't like advertising these scam channels because it's awful. They go live and everybody thinks, oh, Donald Trump's talking live. Yeah, look at this. Look at these idiots watching this. Look at this. Now, I'm not going to show you it. This is a complete and utter scam. They got 7 million subscribers and they're all watching a scam. It's called Times Now. Yeah, they're all watching I'm not even going to put it on the screen. They're all watching a scam. Yeah. Don't go and watch that. I will bring you the real one. I hate when people do this. They got this, and it's ridiculous. They've got a channel. They've got a channel with 7 million subscribers. 5,000 people are watching a thing that isn't live and being scammed, basically. What can I say? Where's the scam? Because they're playing on a 7 million YouTube subscriber channel, a replay, pretending it's live. It's not live. It's made up. So if you want to watch something that isn't really live, go ahead. All right? We're not going to do it. They've got 7 million subscribers. That's how stupid people are. We're not going to broadcast it. There's no way I'm going to broadcast a stupid channel that it makes up stuff. And all these people are stupid. They're watching something that Trump said days ago. I'm not going to put it on the screen. God. And they're all talking crypto as well. That means you know it's a scam as well because they're all talking crypto. There's not really that many people watching it because people aren't that stupid. They inflate the figures. You can promote it in India for about $500. You can make it look like 1 million people are watching your channel. It's rubbish. No one's really watching. Look, okay, I'll show you. Look at this. There are 7 million people subscribed to this. 5,000 flipping idiots. They're not really there, right? And look, guess what? Everyone's talking Bitcoin, crypto. Look at this. Buy gold, buy crypto, buy, sell. Look at this. Nothing to do with what Trump's talking about. Buy, sell, gold. Look at it, look. Gold, buy, sold. Absolute rubbish. And it's not even live. So, here we go. We're not going to do that. There you go. Please go and report it. Oh, I don't know. People get scammed all the time. We're just waiting for Trump to take the stage. We're waiting for opportunity to buy the S&P. We just got a good beat on Apple. The S&P is just coming down now, so we can keep our eye on that. And we're looking for all the feeds for Trump, the real one, not a made-up one, not a replay from last week. Yeah. We're waiting for the broadcast to begin. I don't know why it's been delayed. We're on standby. This is the official event. This is the real one. Okay, whoops-a-daisy. This one here. It's not even announced on the White House yet, so they've not even announced it yet. But the Times, they're just playing it and pretending just to get you to watch. Utter nonsense. So anyway, just gonna check some details for a minute. Oh, God, I'm so tired. I've been going all day. Okay, I'm just double checking. Got some information coming in. Okay, here we go. Oh, right. I've got some information now. Yes, it's been delayed. Yeah, it's been delayed. I wanted to make sure that. So yes, it's officially been delayed, despite the time. Well, see, what people do, when they know people are searching for it, they create an event that everybody watches so they can make money out of it and pretend it's real. That's what they do. And you know it's not real as well. I've got another way of showing you. Here you are. I'll show you this. It's another way you can actually catch these scammers out. Watch this. I shouldn't promote it, but I want to show you so you don't get scammed. Okay? Watch this. We are really live, okay? Okay, so if you go here, see the live bar? Look, you can go back because it's live, right? This is live. You can rewind it. Click the live button and you're up to date. Okay? There you go. That's a real live stream. The Times, with 7 million fake subscribers, watch. You can't click backwards. See that? You know why? Do you know why? Because it's a video. It's playing. It's a premiere. It's a premiere video. It's being played. This is something from another day. And all these idiots here are trying to scam everybody out of Bitcoin and stuff, and they're all talking nonsense. They think they're watching something really good, and they're watching a video. What you're actually watching is a live video, a video being played. Look, see, it's just go. You can't fast forward it. You can't rewind it. It's simply a video. Anyway, stuff them. 7 million subscribers lying to people. That's what happens. In fact, I'm going to shut it down. I'm sick of seeing it. I hate when people lie to people. Right, so we are waiting for Trump. There's evidence to say he's been delayed. We don't know how long he's going to be delayed. I've never had to wait and give up, but I'm not going to sit here all night. But we are waiting patiently. It's important because it's about the government shutdown. So I'm going to go to some other sources as well. And I'm going to refresh this. Yeah, we're still waiting. There's nothing anywhere else. I've got several supplies, several feeds, and this is the only one that is giving it to me. There we go. I have another feed now coming through. Yeah. Yeah, I have 2 feeds now, and we are now 40 minutes late. All right. So we've got CNBC and Sky News broadcasting it. Do you think they got it both wrong, or do you think the Times, a scam channel, is actually doing it properly? What do you reckon? Well, I think we all know, right? So don't go and watch it. Anyway, we'll just have to wait for a second. Let's go back and see what's moving. So we're up today again. Yeah, we beat in the market again today. We bought $18,000 of XRP today. We went wallop straight in. Look at that. Ooh. We can do some lot selling. Oh my gosh, look at that. We're nearly in the money. $18,000 of XRP today. So we are now coming into the money. I'm loving it. So if you want to know all my trades, I shared it with you all on Discord and Electrum. So if you want my trades, there it is. There's a membership link there, and there's Discord. Absolutely awesome. We're about to set some lot sells now, and for those Discordians and Electrum members, you know what it is. If anyone becomes a Discord member now, I'm giving you 90% off, and I'll upgrade you, and I'll accept your friend request and onboard you at the end of this show. All right. So we're waiting for Trump to start. The Times is a scam channel, so be careful. Here we go. I've got a few more people just joined. So Getadone has just joined Discord. There will be an event tonight after hours as well, a behind the scenes on-stage event on Discord discussing our trades of the day and talking about our lots, because we are now making money on XRP. How many people are actually making money on XRP today? Right? I'm actually in the money now. So this is really, really good. So I'm going to onboard Getadone if you are a real person. Are you a real person or are you a scammer? Let's find out. And no, you're not a real person, so I cannot accept your friend request. So profile, ignore, sorry. That's it. You got to join properly. If you don't, you are gone. I'm sorry. We have no tolerance for anyone who joins without reading the information. We got to protect our Lucas 8 and Discordians. So I'm sending you a message. Sorry, I can't support you. It just isn't happening. Sorry about that. Okay, we've got to protect our members. I've got another friend request. This is coming. Let me just check if Trump is speaking yet. No. Still waiting. Still waiting. So I've got a chance to do another one. Okay, I'll show you what I'm doing. These are people that have just joined Discord that want to be onboarded, that want to send a friend request and be in the inner circle. So what I do is I see them come up like this person here. Okay. Might be a scammer, might be a real person. We're about to find out. And I search for them. And if they are properly in, they've done it all right, and they're not messing around and playing silly buggers. There we go. ND Maker X. He's in green. He's making money. He's the real deal. So I go profile. I go accept friend request. We are now friends on Discord. I'm loving it. Look at that. Okay. There we go. You can now send direct messages. Let me go to Cam. We're waiting for Trump to speak. You're not going to miss it. It's the Oval Office the night before the potential shutdown. Let me search for this person. Is it this person real? Let's find out. Or are they a scammer? Let's have a little look. Yep, Cam. This is Mama Mayo. Cam, you are a real person. Great stuff. Thank you. Profile. Accept. We can now have direct conversations, video calls, and all the rest of it. You'll see all my trades before I make them directly from the sources. And finally, there's another two. Bloody hell, it's coming in quick now. DJ Shield. If you want my Discord membership, there it is. 90% discount as we approach maximum capacity. It's a one-on-one service as well. No one does that. I do it to help people. That's it. So please be respectful and nice. Otherwise, we just don't want you on the service. Yes, DJ Shield is a real person. I'm a real boy. You certainly are. Profile. Accept your friend request. Yes, you can now talk to me directly. You are part of the inner circle. I keep thinking I've got to the end and I get another one. How's it growing like this? Sneaky Joe. Is Trump live yet? Let me go back to Trump. Refresh the screen. No, I've got a chance to do another one. Here we go. So, Sneaky Joe, are you real? If so, we welcome you with open arms to the service that we're trying to build. Sneaky Joe, there you are. You are real. Let me have a look at you. Profile. Accept your friend request. You can now take part in my live video calls, one-on-one service, and all the rest of it. Last person, not doing any more after this. Alt Spot. Alt Spot. XRP trimming again. We're looking to do tax lots in a minute. Members. There we go. Alt Spot. There is Alt Spot. He's real. Yeah. There we go. Let him in. Profile and accept friend request. We are now friends. You can now talk directly with me. All right. Now I'll onboard you all. What you'll see here is at the top of the server, stage events. This is where we go live, and 100 people minimum will join us in seconds, like 1 second. Boom. 100 people, one-on-one questions, live interview, live conversations. Anyone can ask me anything. I share all my trades. I tell you what I'm doing before I'm doing it, and all the rest of it. Premium Lucas Aids. You'll see everybody in here. Everyone green is a premium member. Everybody. If you see anybody red, they are a moderator. If you see anybody in royal purple, they are a booster. And then you've got my trades. I can't show you the trades, of course, because oh yes, I can, because I've done all my trades. Yeah, I'm telling you what I'm buying, when I'm buying it. Everybody sees it. Very, very proactive. Lucas A Discordians. You see all my trades. I post it. I do voice messages like this. Look. So you can all hear, I don't mess around. Just taking some profit on that very quick scalp trade on VU. There you go. So you get all the information live, one-on-one support, all the rest of it. 90% discount. Is Trump speaking yet? No. Oval Office. He's very late tonight. Back to here. I've got another friend request. And there you go. That's the last one. I keep saying it's the last one and I didn't do another one. So let's go and search here. Members. Search there. And yes, you are real. Profile. Message. Accept. Accept. There you go. Great. We're all done. All right. We'll come back to here and we are ready. We're trying to do some lot selling. This is how we can always buy the bottom. We're building up to $100,000 of XRP and preparing for a $1 million trade live on the show. This is my portfolio. I start with $5,000. No options, no shorts. Say it twice. No options, no shorts. All with buying with conviction, direct sources, friends at Ripple, White House, everywhere. Live interviews on the show, and I never lose. This is the real time. This is the clock, the date, so you know it's always live. 145 trades, 139 wins. The only 5 times I lost was on purpose to show you not what to do. And the one time I lost wasn't really a loss. I sold for a tax position to buy back lower, which I'm now doing with XRP. So it wasn't really a loss, but I have to declare it as a loss because otherwise people will go, you're just cheating. And we don't want that. All right. So there we go. Okay. We've onboarded everybody. I've got a message coming in. What is that? Okay, great. Trump, we're still waiting for him. Oval Office, yeah. Yeah. We're going to have patience because he will do this. They won't cancel it. All right. We're going to wait. We're going to have patience and we're going to hear what he has to say because I really want to get this to see how it affects the market. Information is everything. We are nearly in the money now. Look at that. Just down 1.63 on XRP. Absolutely awesome on this current trade. I mean, I've made money on it before, of course. I bought it at 38 cents. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. Let's go to, while we wait, let's answer every question. If you'd like to call in, you can call in. If you want to be on the show, you have to be a member. Live video call in. Let me end the poll, shall I? No, I'll leave the poll running for a bit longer. If you want to call in, be live on the show, you've got to be a member. Here is the link to call in. Tap that link and you can be live on the show. It's a bit like the Dave Ramsey show. You can call into the show. You've got to be a member, though. We don't have scammers and idiots calling in to just waste everyone's time. So if you want to ask a question, you can ask me anything live on the show, and I will answer anything live on the show. Okay? So there you go. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to switch to members only for a moment so I can answer everyone's questions. Okay, I want to be able to answer everyone's questions. So what we're going to do is switch to members only. Now, if you've asked me a question, there's something you want answered, please repeat it now and I'll see it now. So we are now in members only mode now. So please repeat your comment and question and I will answer it. While I wait for you to start asking questions, so you don't miss anything, we're trying to grow the best network in the world and we are succeeding. We are double the memberships of CNBC and Bloomberg combined. This is the homepage of the channel. Well, we're waiting for everyone to ask questions. Here, you'll see the extra channel. We're live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We replay today's show so you can watch in different time zones with live chat. Here is the extra channel. It's free to watch, free to listen to. If you want to be a member, it's 99 cents. So we have members only chat because it's 24/7. That way you can watch back today's events. This is the extra channel live right now. You can listen in. I'll show you. We're going to lose everything. This is today's show. All right. And the chat is live. You can see every single person's a member and they're all chatting, supporting each other. They can talk to me 24/7. I watch that to replay today's show. That's XR. That's the extra channel. Then we got the clips channel. The clips channel is a place where we give you 30-second clips of all the bullet points, all the news of the day. There are no ads here. You can watch for free. There are no memberships. You can watch for free. There is the clips channel. You might want to subscribe to the clips channel. And for those of you that love music, I was voted by Elton John as the world piano man. This is the music channel. And there it is. Official artists. I've got an album on iTunes and Amazon, and I've toured all over the world. If you want to check out my music for the XRP song, the Virgin Galactic song, and all that stuff, and my Vegas showgirls, there it is. This is the XRP song. Oi, oi, oi. I missed the beginning. Should we do it again? XRP. Always believe in your flow. There you go. Right. Let's get back to it. So we're waiting for Trump to speak. There's all the things you might want to subscribe to. So has Trump started yet? My God, we're now 50 minutes late. Bloody hell, really? When's this going to happen? Oh, yeah. You got to have bloody patience in this game. I tell you what, you got to have patience in this game. So we are now in members only mode. So now I can answer everyone's questions. So here we go. Yestin Wynn, one of our moderators. How are you? Thank you for being a moderator, Yestin. Here he is, Mr. Oil Man, Stephen Lewandowski. If you want to talk to a man about oil, Stephen Lewandowski in the chat. He's also in Discord, and you'll see him around the place. He's our oil investor, big money oil man. Yestin, hello. Do mods get paid? No, they do not get paid. No, mods do not get paid. Hello, says DF. I don't have any questions as your Discord community on there are mega. I don't have any questions as your Discord and community on there are mega. That's perfect then. That's what we want. Liz, he started 4 years ago just answering any question. Yes, I answer every single question. But just a thank you for all the research and what you do for us as a community. Thank you, C. Martin. Mate, it's a pleasure. It really is an absolute pleasure. We are on track now for 500,000 this year, 1 million next year, and 1 billion in 13 years. And I will not stop until we do it. So shall I have a look where the subscribers are? Have we got another milestone coming up? 566. Let's get 111,000 because at 111, that's all I need. That's the magic number. 111, that's all I need. I'll be enough. At 111,000 will be enough. So how about it? Is anyone going to take us there today to 111,000 subscribers? We're waiting for Trump. All right, we'll come back to it. We'll see if it moves in a minute. Hi, Liz. How you doing? Dave Ramsey. Heck yeah. There you go. Steve, hello. When you started the 5,000, how diversified were your trades? When I started with $5,000, Jeff, I was rubbish. The first thing I did was lose 40 grand and get near margin called. That's the first thing I did. I was buying momentum. I was buying stocks. I was following charts. I was all over the place. I lost money with Virgin Galactic, Virgin Orbit. And then I stopped and started again and made friends. Remembered who I was as the world piano man. It's all about making friends. And ever since then, I've just been buying with conviction in the S&P, Coca-Cola, SGov, and now a little bit of XRP. That's it. But 99.9% I've made from the S&P 500 by buying with conviction. That's it. I think Mr. Trump needs to wake up from his nap. Yeah. Should I sell my silver stock and buy more XRP? I don't tell you what to do. I will discuss it with you on Discord later, though. If you want my Discord, 90% discount, there it is. And there's the membership link. If you want free stocks in Robinhood USA, there it is. Free stocks, Robinhood UK, there it is. And there's my X and Instagram if you want to follow me there as well. I sing the XRP song in the shower. Martin had got the move like Jagger. Had got the move like Jagger. And Trump calls Powell too late. He does. Could you check membership? What do you mean? Tidy big dog? What do you mean check membership? What do you mean? Could I check membership? What? I don't know what the question is. You're not a member. You're not a member on YouTube. Look. Oh, hang on. Yeah, yes you are. Yes you are. You got a badge. What is it you want to know about your membership? Hi, Stephen. Trump got locked in the bathroom in McDonald's. Did you say you're 1% from profit on XRP? I bought the same, but yes, I am. Yes. Yeah. 1.17 in this recent trade, 1.71 in this recent trade. Hi, Henrik. Do you think Trump is delayed due to an update on Iran? Maybe received a phone call. Too late, Trump. You don't know, do you? I mean, you know, he's got a busy job, let's be honest. LOL says, Buckley, here she is, 1970 Buckley, the number one supporter of the show. No one has given away more memberships than 1970 Buckley. 1970 Buckley has tried to give everyone. I mean, every time 1970 Buckley, every time she gives away membership, she pays for it. What she's actually doing is giving you a 27% discount off Electrum. That's what she's doing because she's giving you a bronze membership for free. So if you did win a membership that was gifted to you by 1970 Buckley, at least say thank you, but more importantly, go on the membership tab and upgrade it to Electrum. You can always cancel it, always downgrade it. But if you do that, you can try out Electrum and you'll never, ever, ever cancel. No one ever does. All right? 5 more times and my weekend starts. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. What is... Oh, hang on. Trump. Hey, bloody last. Oh, my God. There we go. Yeah. What was that?
Cool, you're okay.
Oh, they've got a bit of audio. There you go. See? I always get it done. I always get it done. You knew I wasn't going to go anywhere. I told you I'd be here for you. And I told you I wasn't going anywhere. And I'm not going anywhere. When I say I'm bringing you the event, I bring you the event. Okay? Always. We always get it done. Even though I've been sat here for 12 hours. If the government shutdown get diverted, the markets will hit really hard. Not necessarily. Just waiting for midnight in the UK. Add some more XRP if the price is right. If the price is right. The price is right at night. Good night, or I've got to get some sleep. Henrik, I know, mate, it's ridiculous. I'm exhausted as well. But, you know, you don't win unless you work hard. Fantastic. Thank you. You're welcome. Silver moves. Silver moves. like Apple does too. If you're buying silver and gold now, you are bonkers. Thank you for all your hard work, Faith. Thank you, Faith. Space, me too. 230. Yeah, look at that. Stephen Lewandowski, SPCE, $235,000 lost. See, we got some. Told you, Stephen Lewandowski, big investor. Martyn is a great dancer. Ask him to do the rusty robot. There it is. There it is. I tell you what, I'm absolutely whacked. I'm falling over here. I'm falling asleep. I can't go on anymore. If Vaz wants to carry on and do the stream with Trump, please do. If Sensei wants to go live, if Casey wants, if anyone's, oh, hang on, here we go. Look at this. We're actually walking in. I love this. We're walking in. We're walking in live. Look at this.
That's good news.
How about this? You're getting behind the scenes here, folks. You're getting behind the scenes here.
Let's put it back, folks.
Sort your camera out, boys. They've been out in the sun. They need to. There you go. Your white balance is all to cock.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a little busy day, right? We had a good morning, and now we're having a good evening, and we're going to a premiere in a little while. But there's nothing more important than what we're doing right now, in my opinion. Today I'm signing a historic executive order to combat the scourge of addiction and substance abuse. Big deal in this country and probably in every country. We're calling it the Great American Recovery Initiative. I'm grateful to be joined by co-chairs of this sweeping new effort, Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and Senior Advisor to the White House Great American Recovery Initiative, Catherine Burgum. Thank you both very much. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Where's Bobby? Bobby? Hello, Bobby. Come here, give me a hand. I love Bobby. You're doing a great job, Catherine, all right? Do we think so? Who's doing a better job, him or your husband? Maybe your husband. He's doing a good job.
I'm just getting started, sir.
They're both doing very well, and now you're going to do better than both of them. Thanks as well to Attorney General Pam Bondi, Secretary Doug Burgum, Secretary Scott Turner, Secretary Doug Collins, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, who's got some pretty good news, Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, FDA Commissioner Dr. Marty McCary, NIH Director Dr. Jay Bhattacharya. Oh, I've gotten good at that. You are. Administrator of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Dr. Mehmet Oz, who's doing a fantastic job, and Director of the Office of National Drug Control Policy, Sarah Carter. I also want to introduce a great friend of mine who happened to be here, and he's very much committed to this. He knows how important it is for our country. He's built a tremendous American company. It's called WeatherTech. I guess you've seen the ads. I've seen the ads. I think they're great ads, but more importantly, it's a great product. David McNeil. David, congratulations on what you've done. It's incredible.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, really great. And the president of WeatherTech, Ryan Granger. Ryan, congratulations. What a great job. They built an American company, and it's a thriving company, too, so, and with a great product.
It's great to be here in America.
You know, when I was in the private sector, I'd always buy the floor mats, but now that I'm president, I no longer have to buy floor mats. But you made a great floor mat, and you still do, and lots of other things. Many of those with me today have personally known the heartache of a loved one taken by drug or alcohol addiction. I do. Just like millions of American families.
I'm looking at Coca-Cola. I will post my trades, my thoughts on Electrum and Discord later.
And the real number is probably much, much higher than that.
All right. That's all I'm going to say.
Drug overdose deaths plummeted by 21% in the last year. We're working very hard on it. We've closed the southern border, seized over 47 million fentanyl pills and 10,000 pounds of fentanyl powder. That's a record, and I have formally designated Dr. And I'll tell you what, we have a group of doctors, some of them behind me, who have just been incredible, and they've really wanted this, designated the drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. And for some reason, they didn't want to do that until we came along, but they are indeed foreign terrorist organizations. With our action in the Gulf of America, that sounds so nice when I hear the Gulf of America, drugs entering our country by sea are down 97%. So when you see the boats being hit, those boats kill, on average, 25,000 people a boat. So that's 25,000, I would assume, mostly American lives, but lives are being saved. Now we're taking a bold action to help Americans struggling with all forms of addiction so they can get the help and the support that they need to free themselves from the horrible burden of dependency. The Great American Recovery Initiative will bring together federal, state, local, and private sector resources to support addiction, recovery, treatment, and prevention. And it will help mobilize the full resources and authority of the federal government to help stop this tremendous plague. And I'd now like to invite Secretary Kennedy to start, and then Catherine Burgum, and then I'll sign the order, which I've just signed. And wanted to make sure the signature was good, took my time. And we get, let me just see, pretty good, pretty good. Let's give it a 10, okay, for Catherine. But I'd like Bobby to say a few words, and Catherine, thank you very much, everybody. Please.
Mr. President, thank you for your leadership, for signing an executive order that tells the truth about one of the greatest challenges that our country faces. Addiction is not a moral failure, it is a disease. It's chronic, it's treatable, and for too long our nation has responded with fragmentation, with stigmatization, and silence instead of science, compassion, and coordination. Today, President Trump changes that. With the Great American Recovery Initiative, we finally bring the full strength of the federal government together across healthcare, law enforcement, housing, labor, faith communities, and the private sector to save lives, restore families, and rebuild communities that addiction has hollowed out. Nearly 50 million Americans suffer from substance use disorder. Many never receive treatment. Even more don't believe that help is possible. That is not because recovery doesn't work.
Apologize for the audio. They have issues. I'll try and compensate.
They are early enough, long enough, and with dignity. This initiative fixes that. We will align federal programs instead of letting them operate in silos. We will set clear, measurable goals and report honestly to the American people. We will use evidence-based care, modern science, and continuous support, just as we do for heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic illnesses. We will focus on prevention before addiction takes hold. We will intervene early. We will expand access to treatment that leads to real long-term recovery. And we will support re-entry because recovery does not end when treatment ends. It succeeds when people return to their families, their jobs, and their communities with purpose and with hope. As co-chair of this initiative alongside of Catherine Burgum, whose leadership and commitment strengthens this work, I pledge urgency, accountability, and honesty. Catherine and I share the experience of having been addicted and long-term recovery. But almost everybody in this room and almost everybody in our country has been touched by addiction. Steve Witkoff, who's here, had an extraordinary son, Andrew, who was a superstar boy, a straight A student, an athlete, and a wonderful leader, and lost that son to addiction. President Trump has talked about his own families struggle with addiction. All of us are touched. If it touches these people, it can hurt every American. And President Trump has often talked about, with compassion, about the families who lose children to this disease. 100,000 children a year until recently. Now it's about 76,000. Those families are devastated forever. And the cost to our country, not only in dollars, but in just the malaise and the despair that it imposes, is incalculable. We are going to listen to states, localities, frontline providers, and tribal nations. We will partner with communities and faith-based organizations. We will work with employers, clinicians, and recovery leaders who know what works on the ground. President Trump has already acted decisively, securing the border against deadly drugs, signing the Halt Fentanyl Act, strengthening treatment programs, expanding access to naloxone, medication-assisted treatments, and investing billions in prevention and recovery. This executive order builds on that record and accelerates it. Recovery is not a side issue, it's an economic issue, a workforce issue, a family issue, a national security issue. When Americans recover, communities grow stronger. When families heal, children thrive. And when we confront addiction with courage instead of complacency, we reclaim the promise of our country. This initiative is about life, it's about responsibility, and it's about building a great American recovery together. With this executive order and with major announcements that I will announce next week, we are taking decisive action to make America healthy again. Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby, and great job. And you're doing a fantastic job. He's doing a fantastic job. And I saw his wife yesterday, and she confirmed that he's doing a fantastic job. So she's on your side. You know that, which is great. And Oz, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Catherine, please, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Your leadership today, relative to this announcement about the Great American Recovery, is a gift to all Americans who are suffering from the brain disease of addiction. I also want to thank First Lady Melania Trump for her leadership during your first administration, and now the work she's doing championing youth and children, especially related to foster care, where early trauma and instability are often consequences of the disease of addiction. Addictions touch this administration in real and profound ways. President Trump, you've openly spoke about your brother Fred, who struggled with addiction, shaped your life and your understanding of this disease. And Susie Wiles carries the lived experience of her father, the late, great Pat Summerall, whose recovery journey became a source of hope for millions. Vice President Vance has shared his story of his mother's battle and recovery. And as Secretary Kennedy just said, he brings his own lived experience, proof that recovery is not theoretical, it is possible. These stories matter because they are not isolated. They reflect the reality of the over 190 million Americans, that's half our nation, who are impacted in some way by the disease of addiction. And I am one of them. I started drinking in high school, and I was a blackout drinker from the start. For 20 years I struggled, relapsing constantly starting over, constantly trying to stay sober and failing. I reached a point where I truly did not believe there was one single reason for me to keep living, and I was suicidal at the end of my drinking. One day I was out walking alone. I didn't have faith, I wasn't religious, but something in me said I should ask for help. And out loud to no one, because it was just me, I said, I don't know if anyone is there, but I need help. And that was the day I became sober. 15 years later, I found myself somehow standing in front of people as First Lady of North Dakota, thanks to him. But I was asking people to share their stories openly about addiction so we could eliminate the shame and stigma, so more people would reach out for help and more lives could be saved. And today I'm standing here in this incredibly beautiful Oval Office. And if not for the grace of God, I would not be alive today with over 23 years in recovery. That's why I'm here. My message is simple: never give up hope for recovery. Mr. President, I also want to thank you for allowing me to stand here with you today. I was in this building in 2017 when the administration announced the national response to the opioid crisis. And nearly a decade later, the crisis remains, and in many ways it has grown worse. Not because we lacked compassion, not because we lack effort, but because we never fully aligned our system with the truth. Addiction is not a moral failure. It is not a character flaw, and it's not simply a behavioral issue. Addiction is a lifelong, chronic, relapsing medical disease, as real as diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. And when we fail to treat it as such, we don't treat the disease, and we pay mightily for the consequences. Emergency rooms, jails, foster care, overdose deaths, and broken families. The Great American Recovery changes that. This initiative represents a fundamental shift from reaction to prevention, from fragmentation to coordination, from stigma to science, from short-term fixes to long-term recovery. And for the first time, we're aligning federal leadership across health, justice, labor, housing, veterans, social services, the faith office, and education around one single shared truth. When addiction is treated early and correctly, people recover and families heal. Addiction is a generational disease, and if we don't treat it properly, it repeats from parent to child, from community to community. And when we treat it like a lifelong condition, the condition that it is, we stop that cycle. We save lives, we restore families, we rebuild communities, we return people to dignity, purpose, and productivity. Mr. President, thank you for seeing this moment clearly. With your leadership and the Great American Recovery Initiative, we're establishing a new framework and a new national response to the disease of addiction, including treatment and care that parallels other chronic diseases. With this framework and treatment, recovery is not the exception, it is the expectation. Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny. You know, I saw them riding horses in a video, and they said, "Who is that?" I was talking about her, not him. And they explained it. I said, "I'm going to hire him because anybody has somebody like you to be with. It's an amazing tribute, and it's a great couple, amazing couple." And she's very much a part of his big success. He was a fantastic success, as you know, having been one of the most successful business people. And I saw him campaigning, a great governor, two-term governor. He did a fantastic job, North Dakota. And he's done a great job. And I'll tell you what, Catherine's a very big part of it. I see it. It's just really one of the fantastic couples. So I appreciate it. What a beautiful job you've just done. And I'm going to give this to you, and you can figure out what you're going to do with Bobby, you know. But let's have a good picture of the two of them and everyone else. And I'd like to ask Steve Whitcuff also to say a couple of words when we're finished, because he's a very special person who I knew very well, an incredible person. So if you don't mind, Steve, I'll ask you to do that in just a second, all right? Please, Bob. Thank you very much, Catherine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Great job.
Thank you so much.
Steve, please.
The president is doing the same thing to me now that he did to me in 2017. Do you remember, Catherine?
Yeah, we were sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to tell the story about this. So I came to the opioid conference, and the president did not know I was coming because I was invited by the First Lady. And he leaned over, saw me in the aisle, and he looked at me and he said, "Steve," and then he realized why I was there, because I had lost my son Andrew, and the president was an incredible friend when I lost him. I lived in his building at 502 Park Avenue, and I remember when him and the First Lady came, and I talked about this all the time. And so he took my hand, and he said to me, "Come on up to the stage and tell the world about your boy Andrew." And of course, that was, something that was really meaningful to me, but, and I got through it. And I talk about it all the time. I talked about it on the campaign trail and so forth. He is a very special man. And he's begun and led the fight against opioid addiction and alcoholism. And Catherine, I feel like we sort of bonded from that day. Mm-hmm. And it's just my blessing to work for you, sir.
He's a special guy. He and a group of people, Jared helped and others helped. Steve, peace in the Middle East, and we're there.
Yes.
A couple of little flames, but they're very little by comparison, and they'll go out quickly. Yes. They're already going out. And he's now trying very hard to settle up with Russia and Ukraine, and I think a lot of progress is being made there. And I told that Russia's not doing any shooting for a period of time during this horrendously cold weather.
Because of you.
So we asked President Putin if they could stop the shooting for a week. They're being hit with proportionately the kind of cold that we're being hit. It's much colder in Ukraine to start off with, but it's really cold now, and he agreed to do that. We appreciated that very much. It's a nasty war. It's a nasty, nasty war. Would anybody else have anything to say? I can say that I am extremely late, but that's okay. Don't worry about me. Would anyone else have anything to say? Doug, you're doing a fantastic job, and we appreciate it. Marty, you are really something special. Everyone's talking about you. Every time, if I don't mention Marty, Bobby always mentions it. So we have a great team. Jay, great. Marty, great. Do you guys want to say something?
Thank you. Thank you. Well, historically, with addiction, the entire society has always been reactionary, and that's been the story of healthcare. But at the FDA, we are looking into incredible cutting-edge therapeutics, and we are being proactive, giving them vouchers when we see something that's promising to get an approval as quick as weeks in an era of a 10 to 12-year approval time. And the ultimate therapeutic is community, houses of worship, addressing loneliness. And so that's part of the MAHA agenda, thanks to Bobby's. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Great job. Thank you. Jay?
Mr. President, in 2018, you launched the HEAL initiative, helping to end addiction long-term at the NIH. It's paid fruit. It's yielded fruit. The ingenuity of small business has developed products that can deal with pain without opioids. The naloxone, which saves lives,
right.
That was the fruit of NIH. And for the kinds of investments that are your administration that you made starting from the first Trump term to now, will continue to pay dividends. The kind of research that the NIH is doing will help turn the tide, make people's lives so much better, restore families. All of the addiction that we've seen, the 80,000 deaths we saw, the huge spike in addiction deaths, during the first Biden term is going to be a thing of the past, and I'm so proud to be part of this.
And fellas, some great things happening, right?
Yeah.
Marty, there's great, really great things happening, I hear, and some pretty big announcements over a short period of time, right?
Yep. Moving drugs over the counter so you don't need a prescription.
Yeah, right.
Naloxone, which treats opioid, is one of those drugs. And we're being proactive with synthetic 7-OH, a new opioid that's showing up, and we're working with the DOJ on addressing that because chemists are coming up with new opioids faster than the government has been able to keep up. We're going proactive on these new chemicals.
That's great. No, I hear fantastic things. Thank you all very much. We really appreciate it a lot. Thank you, Oz. He's doing a fantastic job. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, please. Thank you.
Mr. President, can you respond to the new Fox poll that says people think ICE's tactics are too aggressive? Your first reporters, we're done. Thank you. Cameras, we're going.
No questions.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
No Q&A with regard to government shutdown and the dollar and the gold. No questions. Okay. Let's just stay with it a second. We can hear a few things. Yeah, we're not getting anything there. Right, okay. Let's wrap this up with a few things to talk about. Just bear with me a second. All right, so we're not going to get any questions on the government shutdown. That's what we were hoping for. And the dollar and the gold and everything else, and potentially what's going on in Iran. But unfortunately, we didn't get anything. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to end the stream now. Before I go, I did Q&A for everybody. I answered every single question. We were in members only mode. I answered every question during that. So we're going to move on from that. I asked you if you wanted to phone in. Nobody did. So I'm going to close the phone line. So that shut that down. I'm going to end the poll. We asked you to vote on the poll. Will there be a government shutdown? 59% yes, no 30%, part shutdown 11. So there you go. You think there will be. So before I finish, there's a few things to say quickly. Have you tapped the like button? Have you considered subscribing? Would you like to have my trade. I'm about to lay some more trades. I'm going to do some tax lot positions on XRP. I'm also going to buy some, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to buy, but I'm going to buy a few more things. If you want to know what I'm going to do, there's Discord. I'm here to help people. It's 90% discount. It's only $3 with one-on-one support. No one does this, but I do it because I want to help you. So if you do it now, I'll onboard you on Discord in the next 5 minutes. I will accept your friend request. When you go into Discord, remember, you might get scammed by someone who pretend to be me. Ignore it, block them. I never send friend requests. It's below in the ticker all the way through. It says, I never send friend requests. I never message you. You send me a friend request and I'll accept it. So that is that. So if you want that, there's Discord. If you want membership, there is the membership. If you want Sensei's newsletter, we are that close. We're number 2 in the world now on newsletters. We're about to become the number 1 bestseller in the world on newsletters. You saw the award earlier from Sensei. We had that. We shared it with you on the show. We're about to become number 1. He was talking to Michael Burry 3 days ago. So we're getting very serious with our channel and our newsletter. If you want it, you get a free trial for a week. You might as well go and try it. I've just dropped the link in the chat. Okay, so what we're going to do now, did that not come through? Did that not come through? I just did newsletter in the chat. Where'd that go? Hang on a minute. Newsletter in the chat. Let me do that. Discord. Is that not coming through? Why isn't that coming through? Okay. No idea why. That always comes through. Anyway, ain't got a bloody clue why that's not. Anyway, it is what it is. You've got the link at the top anyway. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go into Discord and have a one-on-one with everybody in Discord. With my Discordians, we're going to have a video call. You can be on the call and chat. I'm going to do that now and tell everybody what I'm looking at doing. As you can see from my portfolio, I'm smashing it again. Look at this. I've got the new bottom of XRP, 18 grand today I bought. And look, 97%, my entire portfolio is XRP. I've got 600 grand available to me with my margin and I'm 100% in XRP. So get ready for some very, very, very big moves. Anyway, so I'm going to go to Discord now and have a call with my Discordians. Now, in case you missed it earlier on in the stream, we're going to go over to the extra channel now, which will replay today's events. What you've missed, it is live. It's a restream of today's events with live chat. Here is extra. So I'll put it now. Live now in extra. If you want to support the channel and you don't want to listen to it, just have it on mute. It helps the channel. Let me pin that to the top there. It will take you there automatically, but you might prefer to click on the link. There it is. Let me go into here, have a quick look, make sure the settings are right. Double check myself every 5 minutes. Yes, they're all good. That's where we're going now. That's it from me. We're about to do some major moves overnight. I can't wait to do it and share it with my Discordians of what we're going to do. So thank you very much indeed for being here today. It's been another wonderful day. We're on track now for 500,000 this year and 2 million by the end of next year, and the first channel in the world to be 1 billion. We're on track for everything going like that. 13 years it will take to get there, and I'll be here 12 hours a day, every day, to grow the best, most honest channel in the world. I'm never giving up, and I want to thank everyone for your support. It's been tough. It's hard. I get very tired, but I never give up, and you drive me on. The support I get, the super chats I get, to always debunk the nonsense, to tell the truth, to call out the Times, a scam channel with 7 million subscribers, all nonsense, all lies, to help people make money. We always win. These are my trades. That's why I put the clock on the screen to tell you what's going on. And I thank you all for giving me support. Thank you for being part of Discord and encouraging me, keeping me going. And for that, we can do so much good in the world. And it really does make all the difference. All right, that's it from me. I'm now going over to Extra and Discord. Click on the link at the top. or stay right where you are. Thank you ever so much. See you back in the morning for the opening bell, the breakfast show first with Sensei, the opening bell, and then whatever happens throughout the day. We'll be here, but you know, we'll be up, we'll beat the market, we'll make money. Remember, it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. I've gone from $5,000 to $300,000 live on the show. Never lose, always win. It's easy if you like to work hard, because most people are just dumb and lazy. Saying it how it is. That's all it is. Folks, I love you all. Thank you very much indeed. See you on Discord and on Extra. Take care of yourselves and each other.